Teabag! What's up everybody, TbaggusMaximus here with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. Today we're going to be talking about how to improve your KD ratio, your kill to death ratio. Who the heck am I? I'm the guy who played Modern Warfare 3 back in college and had a KD ratio of over 3.0. Or the guy who played Black Ops 4 and had a KD ratio of over 3.0. And if you look at some of my recent Black Ops 4 videos, you can understand why I decided to create this video for you guys. Why does your KD ratio even matter? It's an obvious way to fill out your Tinder profile, and it signals to all the girls that you're a big dog on campus. What better way to brag to all of your friends who may or may not be 13 years old than a good KD ratio? Let's go through the 7 tips on how to increase your ratio for this game. Tip number 1. Understand the ratio. It's basic math, guys. Deaths matter more than kills. They always have, and because for each death that you have, you'll need 2 or 3 kills to make up for it at some point down the line. I obviously play to get a ton of kills. However, I also work and focus on minimizing stupid, preventable deaths. But here's a few tips to at least reduce the deaths, thus increase your KD ratio. In this Modern Warfare, you definitely move slower. You have to check your corners. Try to crouch run or run dead silence to reduce the amount of noise you're making, because everybody's making a ton of noise while they move around. Definitely be aware of your surroundings, check your mini-map often, and check the compass. As you turn corners or look at new areas, what I even tend to do is zoom in with my gun, at least momentarily. That way you're ready to take somebody out if they happen to be sitting there camping the corner or they just happen to appear out of nowhere. Lastly, be careful about reloading immediately after getting a kill. You'll be surprised how often there's an enemy nearby who saw you take out their friend and then immediately has to jump on you.
Joe, another one, Joe, staircase.
I tend to give myself at least a second or two after I get a kill to make sure that the area is safe before I reload. Tip number 2, cruise control. Let the kill streaks do the work for you. When you have a VTOL come in and it secures 3 or 4 kills, now you're putting yourself at an advantage. The game is providing you kills and you don't have to risk your life to earn them. And I typically tend to run UAV. I love UAV. Now, if a lot of people are running Ghost, maybe I switch that out. Some sort of kill streak that people can't shoot down, such as a cruise missile or an airstrike. And then I will use a higher level kill streak that will tend to get a lot more kills. In this game, I like the VTOL, I like the chopper gunner. I haven't really experimented with a lot of other kill streaks at this time. Try to have a nice balance secured. And if you're about to get a kill streak, if you're 1 kill away from the kill streak, definitely play super safe. Sometimes you might even just camp it out until you get that kill because you've already worked so hard to try and get these higher kill streaks. Now it seems obvious, guys, but the flip side is true too. You should liberally be destroying enemy streaks. I run some sort of launcher on every class that I have. And why is this important? If you see a UAV in the air and you have Ghost on, I'm sure you don't actually care that it's up there. But your teammate who's 1 in 17 right now might not have Ghost, and they will get killed because that UAV is running. Guess what? Now it's your problem when the enemy calls in an airstrike which kills you. Or they call on a chopper gunner which might take you out twice. Nothing's worse than dying 4 or 5 times to kill streaks, thus tanking your ratio. Tip number 3 is to use a mixed playstyle. Goldilocks comes to mind just right. You don't want to spend the whole game camping power positions, but you also don't want to run around the map like a headless chicken. Always keep the enemy guessing, always keep moving around, but don't blindly run across this map or else you're going to have a bad time. Tip number 4 is to play with a squad. Guys, if you're playing in objective game modes, your KD will definitely increase by 0.01 or 0.02 just by squatting up and turning on your communications with your buddies. This, of course, is assuming that your friends are at least decent at the game. If your friends stink, don't expect their presence to be a benefit to your roster. Good friends can relay enemy positions.
He's down the staircase.
Shoot down enemy kill streaks, and even save your life at times.
Oh! Oh baby! Oh baby!
Tip number 5, guys, is to use a weapon you're comfortable with and in the appropriate situations. I've noticed that you have a huge advantage in this game by max leveling the weapons. Compare a level 1 M4 to a level 50 M4. Level 1 you have 30 rounds, the iron sight, no additional attachments. If you go against a guy with a level 50 M4, he might have a better optic, a 60 round magazine, faster reload via sleight of hand, and improved recoil due to some of the attachments he's putting on. So you're at least a small disadvantage now. This game definitely prioritizes using a smaller repertoire of weapons and getting more comfortable with them. Obviously, you should also use your gun for the correct situation. If you have a submachine gun, you should try to stay indoors or use it on smaller maps. If you're trying to snipe, you should try to put some distance between you and your expected targets. That way, you have an advantage with your optics. If you've made it this far and you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, guys. I put a lot of work into this one. Tip number 6 is to abuse trends and play objective game modes. It's a whole lot easier to secure kills and get a good KDA in ground war than it is in TDM. Unfortunately, this stuff pisses off objective players the most, the people who join up their domination or headquarters game, and rather than play the objective, they just try to go 30-2. They don't care if they lose. I personally try to play the objective when I play these game modes, but I also focus on my KD while doing so. This game, for some reason, is very slow at switching spawns, and they make it very easy to spawn trap. And so, whether that's fortunate or not, you can get a lot of kills off of playing close to the enemy spawn. I also think you should abuse things like claymores in this game. I think claymores are really overpowered. I can run 2 claymores, and I just make it a habit to place them every time I respawn, and I wind up getting an extra 3 or 4 kills, not by doing much extra work. Tip number 7, our final tip, is to know when you should take a break.
Reloading. Claymore set.
Come on! Are you f***ing kidding me?
If you're having a really horrible game, just quit. And even consider just taking a break for the rest of the day. If you get frustrated, your gameplay actually just suffers. Don't forget that video games are supposed to be fun, they're supposed to be enjoyable, and that 10 years from now, your KD in Call of Duty won't mean anything anyways. So just enjoy the game with your friends, have a good time, try to keep it competitive, and keep trying to improve yourself. Alright guys, those are my 7 tips on how to improve your Call of Duty kill to death ratio. Please let me know how you increase your KD in the comments below. What's the easiest way for you to get that 2.0, that 3.0? Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe for more Call of Duty content. Have a great day guys. Bye bye.